wondering, can you tell me a little bit about the history of severe storms in the ACT?
We get severe storms every single year in the ACT, and severe in that requests for assistance for in excess of 400 or thereabouts calls every year. We'll get at least one of those.
Wow.
On a busy year, we might get 2 or 3. And in fact, one year we got up to about 970 requests from a single storm event. So we know we're going to get storms. We know that what people do beforehand is as important as what happens once the emergency services folk arrive on scene. And all too often we go out to properties that have suffered some significant damage that with a bit of preemptive work, it just wouldn't have happened.
And what sort of preventative measures would you suggest people take?
Well, certainly there are probably 3 key things. Firstly, any garden furniture that might fly around in the wind, that's been known to be lifted up by the wind and then to smash windows, which then allows water to get in, which obviously that's a poor outcome for the family. So if that kind of stuff could be put in a garage or under cover beforehand. Trees that are overhanging the roof line, not only from a storm perspective, but also from a fire perspective, if they could just be trimmed back.
Right.
Because they do blow around in the wind, they will end up banging against the house very often, cause some structural damage there, then allow water to get in. So not only have you got the damage from the tree, but you've got the damage from the water entering through the roof space into the ceiling and then dripping into the property. And the third thing is about cleaning gutters. We can't overemphasise the need to clean the gutters. We go to properties, any severe storm event, and it's heartbreaking to see the water running down the internal walls, damaging furniture, ruining carpets, ruining the things like kitchen cabinets and wardrobes and that kind of stuff. And we'll have our volunteers go up and have a look at the cause of the damage. And predominantly it's leaves or it's block gutters. Generally leaves. Sometimes it might be a golf ball that has been stuck in a downpipe. A tennis ball or something like that, stuck in a downpipe. Now we recognise too that a lot of people don't have the skills or the fitness or of such an age that they can't do that kind of work themselves. So we urge people to get somebody to do that for them. But if I could emphasise it, use a reputable person. You go through Yellow Pages, use one of the bigger companies. There's a real risk in somebody knocking on your door offering to do the work for you, that there's a real risk that the people might actually get ripped off. And so we don't encourage the use of those door knockers, but just use a telephone directory. There's plenty of people advertising their services who will help for a reasonable fee.